A 3-match review of the US Peacekeeper competition range bag. Now, this bag is nice, don't get me wrong, but I have found a pretty big flaw with the bag. And believe it or not, it has nothing to do with the bag. It has to do all with the strap. Now, this strap right here is not the one that came with it, and we will go over why in just a second. This strap is off of another bag that I just had laying around, and I wanted to keep testing the durability of other things of the US Peacekeeper bag, so I threw it on here. Let's go over the strap right quick and I'll show you what went wrong. So, the strap, as you see, I'm putting it down in pieces, and you will also notice something else weird. The first thing that went wrong was these slides. They are metal slides. I was given that a good review on the initial unboxing or initial review before I used it. These are metal slides, and they're metal hardware that holds the bag together. But with that being said, the metal slides did not work whatsoever once you added any weight to the competition range bag. So with that being said, what I mean by that, actually I should say, is as soon as you adjust it, and I like my bags to sit about belt level, the bottom of the bag sitting belt level when I'm walking, so therefore it's not bouncing off my legs. So I cinch the keeper all the way up to basically where the strap starts, and as soon as you were to pull, the slide would slide all the way down, actually it would slide down on both sides, extending the bag to the back of my knees, and I would hit it when I walked, and that was very annoying. So my fix for that was grab my electrical tape and tape it up as best as I could. Actually, I had to tape it 2 times. The first time, I thought if I just taped it gently around the slide that it would not, lose its length on me, and it slid again. So by the second stage, I actually bunched up the fabric and I wrapped it around here, basically making a knot of electrical tape so that they could not move, and I did this on both sides. Now this did get me through the rest of the match. I believe it was an 8-stage match, so after each stage you had to grab your gear and walk about 25 to 30 yards to the next bay. So that got me through the rest of this. Fast forward to basically the next match. I picked up the bag off the ground, and the bag immediately snapped off and fell. All my equipment within the bag fell to the ground, basically from a belt height. And what happened is these little studs that hold the metal closures on that loop to the D-ring just gave way. They held here, but the loops that they were attached to just let go, therefore making the bag useless to me at that point. And even with the keepers being there, I was tied up. You couldn't even, make it work for that day. So I had to carry it using the top handles. So when I got home, I robbed a strap off of another bag just to keep the durability review of this bag going, to ensure that I'm not letting my viewers down as far as promoting a piece of equipment that doesn't work. Now, as far as the bag goes, the zippers work really good. The Velcro closures work really good as well. I've had no issues with zippers coming down. I've had no issues with the Velcro unstitching. You look around the whole bag, there's no issues with holes popping through or wear. And now, with that being said, I do take this bag and I just put it on the dirt, and if I need to load a magazine, pull both these back, grab all my stuff, load my magazines, and then I go about my day. And just for a weight idea, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mags of AR, and I have 2 Save Your Gear bags. Now I did go shoot today, so these are a little light. So this is 300 rounds when I got it fully loaded, and 220 or 150 rounds of 223 when I have it loaded. So there is some weight within this bag. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do think that if you're making a dedicated range bag, your straps need to be able to hold up to it. Now the only other part of this bag that I think is truly going to fail, and this is just speaking from experience with other bags, is going to be this D-loop. This little D-loop right here, I believe, is going to cause problems. And I think it's going to cause problems because this part right here, if you can see the gap right here, it is not soldered together. It is just simply pressed and crimped together, which allows it to thread itself through the little nylon, which it has done before, not even trying. It'll thread itself through the nylon, and then when you pick up the bag, it punches through the actual webbing. And I have noticed when you put the strap on here and you just pick up the bag to go somewhere, that this thing, under any tension whatsoever, will start to stretch and, you know, give under any load. And this is just me barely pulling on it, and you can already see it stretching there. So you can imagine a 40-pound bag once you get everything loaded in here and ready to go. Now, I am going to keep running this bag in the D-loop configuration, but I'm not going to lie to you, I do have a fix for the bag, and that is going to be carrying 2 carabiners like this. Got them off Amazon. They were like $3 to $5 a piece. And I've already tested it to know what I'm going to do when those do fail, if they fail. And I'm just going to carabiner that through there and run my strap through there. That way I can use the bag. Now, a lot of people are going to ask why am I going to leave this here or wait till they fail. I'm not trying to make the company look bad or anything of that nature. I'm simply trying to promote a product of how they ship it from the factory. Now, with that being said, I do expect these to fail at some point. They are failing to some degree right now. If you can see, it might be pretty hard, but there is holes in this fabric already where it has threaded itself through and kind of fish hooked its way through. But at the end of the day, if this is going to be a light use bag, I think you can get away with using it as a light use bag. But as far as a competitor that is going to go to, you know, 2-3 matches a month, I think this bag is going to have issues if you're trying to use it as a shoulder strap on the, you know, factory strap and the factory D-rings. So hopefully this was a good update and kind of gives you a heads up for what to expect out of this bag. Now, I don't want to knock it, but I do have a review of a 511 tactical bag that's basically the same configuration, just 511 branded and 511 made. And the reason I did not do a video of the 511 bag versus the US Peacekeeper gear bag is because it would have been a bashing review on the US Peacekeeper bag. And I'm not even saying that because they sent it to me. I'm saying, well, US Peacekeeper gear sent this bag to me. But I'm saying that because the 511 bag is definitely on another tier of quality versus the US Peacekeeper gear. Going a pistol and 500 rounds of 9mm, this might be a good bag for you. But if you're going to weigh it down, I would definitely steer towards the 511 gear. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody out. If you enjoyed it or found anything helpful, please hit the like and subscribe. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Y'all have a wonderful day and stay tuned for the next video.